Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and look at this massive pile of goodies I have today. This is my flea market haul. I am so excited to be bringing this to you. I have so many amazing pieces, and we are going to dive right into this. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad you are here. My name is Leslie, and I am Black Dog Vintage. I am in Detroit, Michigan, and super excited that you are here. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. I go live twice a week with vintage jewelry auctions, and that is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern and on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we always have a blast in the chats, and we have fun selling vintage jewelry. And on Saturdays is my special live that is called Vintage and Vino, where it's kind of like a vintage jewelry sale and happy hour, and it is always just a blast. So I really hope you can join us for one of those. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure you have all notifications on so you don't miss anything, any of my haul videos or thrift with me's or live sales. So let's dive in. I was at the flea market today in Royal Oak, Michigan. I go every Sunday. I try to get there nice and early so I can always get the best pieces, and I really scored today. Last week wasn't so hot, but this week definitely a better week. I went slightly over my budget, which was okay because I didn't even come close to my budget last week. So, you know, it all balances out. So let's just dive right in. I even got some beads, and many of you guys know that I also make jewelry. So I even got some beads. So I found this little bag of turquoise, which was great. Don't mind me, I sliced my finger open while I was, there was a few bags that were like all sealed up and I couldn't open them, that had some pieces in them, and I couldn't open them. So I was trying to cut one open and I sliced my finger. So I do have a Band-Aid on it, and I doubled up the Band-Aid because it kept bleeding. So sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so I did get some beads. I got these, little bag of turquoise, and then I found this. So this is a massive strand of coral beads. Check this out. Look at the color and look at all of these. These are absolutely magnificent. I mean, like absolutely magnificent coral beads. I was so excited. I couldn't even believe it. A couple of these look like they might have little hairline fractures, but I was like, whatever, you know, I mean, if I can't use a couple, then whatever. But I am so excited. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use them for. Some of them look like little fingers, but so excited. Look at these. These are fantabulous. I don't know if I'll do like some little like dangle earrings where I'll maybe do a wire and then do a little drop. I'm not really sure. Or if I'll make a bracelet, or I don't know, since they're top drilled, maybe a necklace. I'm not really sure. If anybody's got ideas, please let me know. But I just thought these were fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, so I was so excited to find these. They were not cheap, as you can imagine, but they were, it was still a good deal, because a strand of coral like this could easily run like, I don't know, $250, $300, and I still feel like I got a good deal on them. So this is amazing, absolutely amazing, beautiful coral. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to find these. So I did get those for beads. I was so excited. I also got a strand of this. Now this is just, you know, one of these 36, I'm sure it's 36 inches. Yeah, 36 inch turquoise chip strands. Now I'm planning on probably using these as beads. But, you know, sometimes people like these as just like a throw over. But look at how beautiful this turquoise is. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely fantastic. So, you know, I'm planning on using these as beads, but, you know, I'll wait a few just in case if somebody decides that they really want it. You know, I'm willing to sell it as the strand, but it is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous strand of turquoise. I'm thinking some hoop earrings or something along those lines. I could use it for some of my watch tip earrings or something, but just another beautiful strand of turquoise. Just gorgeous. So those were my bead finds. I got a couple pieces that are not the norm for me, but look at this horse fetish necklace. This is so cool. So this is carved bone, all these little horse fetishes, and then it's got a rope top. Not something I normally pick up, but I couldn't leave it behind. Oh my gosh, just all, I mean, so many of these little horse fetishes. So amazing. So amazing. It's a throw over. And this is 28 inches. 28 inches. Amazing, amazing. And then we've got this large horse fetish at the bottom. Just so cool. So, so cool. I absolutely love it. And I don't know, what do you guys think about it? I think it's fantastic. I mean, there's like such detail in these guys, like the little manes are all carved in. We've got the little eyes, the tails, just so, these are so darn cute. And I just loved it. I don't know, I have no idea what the value on something like it is. Hopefully I made a good buy, but I just thought it was so cool. So, I don't know. I thought it was cool. Let me know what you guys think. Then I found this. This is also something that is not normal for me to pick up. Let's see. I kind of messed up the seed beads on this. So this is a seed bead necklace. It's, assuming it's native. But look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's got more weaving on one side, and then it's nice and long, and then I just thought this was really beautiful. Now these are not sterling. I did test it. It's not sterling. It says RC. I think it's RC right there, so I'm not really sure that artist or anything, but these did not test as sterling. And then it's got just a hook closure, but isn't that just absolutely fabulous? I thought somebody would like that. I don't know. I loved it. I really did. I loved this. And it's about 28 inches in length. So I thought that was pretty fabulous. Pretty cool. Just a pretty cool piece. I don't know. Hopefully somebody will like it. I don't know. I love this bead weaving. I had a friend, you know, I used to be part of a bead group, jewelry making group, probably about, boy, I'd say about 23, 24 years ago. Jewelry making group, and there was a woman who was part of the Ojibwe tribe. I used to live in northern Michigan, and she was part of the Ojibwe tribe, and she tried teaching a bunch of us how to do bead weaving, and I was just, I was not capable, just not capable of doing this, but it was really fun. It was really fun to try, but it was just not something I had the patience for. I have really bad ADHD, and I just do not have the patience for anything like that at all. This was something that I found. I left the price tag on it, but look at this. Look at this beautiful cloisonne, all hand knotted. Try to cover the price tag up. We've got gold tone clasp. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Unreal. Unreal. I mean, I ended up spending almost $1,000 at the flea market today. Oh, but, you know, sometimes if you find the good stuff, you don't want to leave it behind. You know what I mean? You just don't. You don't want to leave it behind. But that's including the beads and everything, you know. And I got some amazing sterling silver. Just amazing. And I'll show you the next piece. But look at this. Look at this cloisonne. Absolutely fantastic. And you know this is older, you know, and it's hand knotted. Look at the colors in there, all these beads, and it's so nice and long. It is, oh, this is 34 inches? Yeah, 34 inches long. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me make sure I'm right on that. Oh yeah, 34 inches. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just the colors. That kind of burgundy with the pop of blue in there. The green. Oh, I just love cloisonne. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, this was, I felt, one of my finds of the day. So this is a, if I can get the clasp up. Okay. Look at this coral. Branch coral. Amazing branch coral. Look at this. And then we have a clasp. Oh, you can see I've been cleaning and everything. Let's see if I can get this. Which side is it? With a 14K clasp. Boy, come on. There we go. But look at this branch coral. Look at how long these branches are. Just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic branch coral. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 14K clasp. This is about an 18-inch long necklace with a 14K clasp. And these are also, you know, you can't find this kind of branch coral anymore. And so you have to buy them vintage. It's not like you can go buy them. So when you find them vintage, you know, grab them. And then when you find them with a 14K clasp, that's even better. So this is a really good find. I was super excited to find this one. So beautiful, beautiful piece of branch coral. Absolutely fantastic. Just a fantastic piece. So that's that one. I did really well with some necklaces too. These are, or some other necklaces too, some more sterling pieces. So this one here, I just thought was very sweet. Look at mother of pearl. We'll test those stones in a second. And then this chain, little chain is really pretty. So these are little mother of pearl beads, and they're faceted. These are faceted. These are all sterling silver chain. These are little crystals. Sterling silver clasp. And then you have the mother of pearl pendant. We're gonna test those stones in a second. It's not an enhancer, but it's super pretty. Now, I'm always willing if somebody's just like really, hates the necklace. I'm always more than happy to, look at, cutting the necklace apart. But this one, I really would rather not, because I really do think the necklace is pretty. So these test as garnet. That does test as an amethyst. And it's just a really sweet little necklace. And this one is 16 inches. Nice little necklace. Now, okay, this one I'm tempted to just go ahead and cut apart because I don't like the necklace on this. Now, these are sterling beads. And we do have some little turquoise nuggets, although I think they're real turquoise. I'm not positive. I think they're real. And then we have some mother of pearl beads. But I hate these little beads. Now that's a Czech pressed glass, but it's modern. It's nothing special. But then we have these here. These are sterling. But these Czech glass beads just throw me off, and I don't like them at all. But this pendant is fabulous, and I bought this necklace for this pendant. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this necklace. I really don't care for it. Now, I'm going to be honest. I mean, you guys know me for my honesty. And if you're new here, you'll learn that. I'm very honest about the jewelry I purchase. Love the pendant. I don't really care for the necklace myself. Now, somebody else might. But I will say, whoever made this did a really good job in matching everything up. I mean, it does work. Now, the pendant is a Barse. So it is a Barse 925 pendant. So it's a great pendant. And it's on a magnetic chain. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. But I am tempted to just I'd have to clip it, clip the necklace. But I'm just not a big fan. Not a big fan of this necklace. Let me know what you think. Should I take it off? Should I leave it? I know what I think I would like to do, but if somebody really likes it, just let me know. But I love this pendant. So that's rhodochrosite, turquoise, and I believe that's mother of pearl also. So that pendant's gorgeous. I loved it. I love the color. I love that color play. I think that color play is gorgeous. I got this little necklace. This was pretty. It's just a little native piece. Now this is signed. It's on just a little super thin chain. But this one is signed, and it says Sterling and Perry. And I just thought that was pretty. A little shadow box design. So super pretty, little shadow box piece. And then this necklace is outstanding. Check that out. Look at that mosaic look. The turquoise, the spiny oyster, a little bit of mother of pearl in there, a little bit of lapis, and then check out this chain. This chain is amazing. Amazing. It's got a little hook closure, and it's signed J. Charlie. I've not looked him up. Don't know anything about him yet. Don't know the value. I will find that out. If you are a channel member, my channel members do get the choice of pre-sale. So channel members do get early access to all of these items. And if you're interested in that, definitely check out my channel memberships. The length on this chain is 23 inches. So that is something that you can find out about. Oh, you can see that I was doing a lot of silver testing. My fingers are all stained. I apologize. So that is an option if you are interested in pre-sale. That is something that channel members get as a perk. So those are my necklaces that I picked up. Those are gorgeous. Now, I did pick up some bracelets. This one I thought was super cool. It is It is really cool. It kind of has like a tie look to it. Signed 925. It has this beautiful like beading with the turquoise and the sterling. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then the toggle clasp. I don't know if somebody made it and used the centerpiece or not. Not sure, but I really liked the way it looked. Measures 7 1/4. And I just thought it was cool. It's a good like stacking piece. Really good little stacking piece. So it's a nice piece there. I did pick up a couple cuffs. So this one here, nice little mother of pearl. There is no signature on that. That is not what I paid. That's probably the pawn price. I did pay much more for that. 6 1/2 on that. And there is this one, which I thought was gorgeous. Look at that stone in there. I believe that's turquoise. And that's the back. There's no signature in this one either. I did test all of these. They are all sterling, obviously, as you can see from my fingers. This one is about almost 6 3/4. Let's see how it fits on my wrist. Yeah, it's about 6 3/4. It's a little big on me. It could probably get smushed down a little bit if you're 6 1/2. But that's super pretty. I like that little squiggly look to it with the feathers. Or maybe you want to call those leaves. I don't know. Super pretty. And then of course, I love these. Now this one, I haven't seen one quite like this, but I love these little turquoise. It's not quite needlepoint, but I don't know. I don't know if this would be considered like a zuni. I'm not sure. Oh, it's signed. Oh, this is an Old Bell Trading. Interesting. That's cool. Super fun. Love this one. And this one's 6 1/2. So let's try it on. See how it fits. Oh, it fits nicely. Like that one. Like that one a lot. Fits perfectly on me. Ooh, love that. I love that. Okay. So pendants. I found this. Green turquoise, little brooch / pendant. This is signed LMB as in boy. And that is a cool one. Beautiful brooch / pendant. And let's see here. Put this back in there so we don't stab anybody. Yeah, look at that. I love that. Heart design, really pretty green, really nice. You know, I had been looking at this particular pendant for a while and I decided to just go for it. So this is, I believe that might be charite, this purple stone. I could be wrong, but I believe that is charite, however you want to pronounce it. And then we have amethyst, and we'll just double check the amethyst, but I would believe, yeah, this is all amethyst. Beautiful piece. This is extremely heavy. Really pretty. And this is tested sterling. Now I did have another piece, really pretty gemstone pendant that I picked out, and it did not test as sterling. And I will be returning that one, which is nice because I am able to return pieces to my vendor. So I'll be taking that back next Sunday. This is cool. It's a little druzy pendant that is sterling silver. And I do like this one. It's just a nice little small one. I did get some smaller ones. This one here, also very pretty with, that almost looks like Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I'm not sure if it is or not. And that's marked on the back. And I think it's a Carolyn Pollock. Not sure. Hold on one second. Let me just double check. Let's double check with the loop here. Yeah, this is a Carolyn Pollock just a smaller pendant, but it is Carolyn Pollock. And I believe that is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Pretty little lapis piece. You can see a little bit of pyrite going through there. There's just a little jump ring on there, but I might put a different jump ring on there, but that's just a little jump ring. I just thought that lapis was pretty. It's just a baby pendant, but on just a little sterling chain, I thought it would be really beautiful. And then this pendant here with the onyx and the moonstone. And look at that blue flash in the moonstone. I just thought that was just so nice. And a lot of times, you know, lately it's hard to find moonstone with a lot of flash, and rainbow moonstone with a lot of flash. And that one had a ton. So of course I was like, yep, I'm gonna grab that. So I did. I grabbed it. All right, earrings. Got a bunch of earrings. So let's take a look at the earrings that I got. Okay, I got these little babies. Those are pretty. Absolutely gorgeous earrings. Little turquoise, little fans. Now, I did get a couple earrings that I need to swap out ear wires for. Now, these are sterling, little sterling fetish earrings. And I hate the ear wires. I don't even think the ear wires are sterling, but these beads I tested and they are. And so I'm gonna take these ear wires off, put on some sterling ear wires, and then we should be good to go. But I like those little fetishes. I thought they were cute, little bird fetishes. These, they're like little baby door knockers. Look at those, and that's malachite. Not polished very well, but I'm pretty sure that's malachite. And but I just thought those were nice. I did polish them up. They were quite dirty, but I thought those were great little earrings. Check out these. These are fabulous. So liquid silver with turquoise, and then it has this little dangle coming off of it. And they are hand signed. And CJC. I don't know who CJC is, but those were, I thought, pretty darn cool. So grab those. Was not gonna leave those behind. And I got these little liquid silver ones with the little gemstones on the bottom. And they have a little post to them, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, those I thought were nice. A little different. And then these are just adorable. And those were sterling. Sterling Mexico 925. Just little babies. And then these were just little fetishes. Also, I got to put on little ear wires, but those I thought were super cute. Why not? I just grabbed them. All right, so rings. I love rings. I sold a ton of rings in my live last night. It was like a inventory reduction last night. Everybody who came to my live last night, thank you so much for joining. Great turnout. We had a lot of fun, and I was able to reduce my inventory by quite a lot, and I restocked rings. I sold a lot of rings last night. I had an overabundance of rings, and now it's time to restock. So I got a whole bunch of rings. So let's go through what I got. Now, I don't know, I didn't test any gemstones, but we're gonna start testing. So look at this one, look at that pretty one. Pink gemstone, who knows what it is? We're gonna start testing. I don't know, who knows? This is CZ. You know, you just never know. It is sterling, and it's a size 7 little CZ ring. It's pretty. I like the little baguettes on the side. That's a pretty one. Look at that with the coral. That's a pretty little native ring. Oh, it looks like it's marked. marked on the inside. That is a 5 and, oh, almost a 6, but I'd say maybe 5 3/4. I just like the color, the coral on there. That was super pretty. Okay, this was ruby. And I'll double check it on the Presidium, but that's a 5 3/4. And Presidium agrees with me on the ruby. I always take, whenever you go anywhere, take a black light. You know, always take your magnet, take a loop, but take a black light. And if rubies will glow, man-made rubies too. So like all of these, they're not natural rubies. I'm going to tell you that. But it's a man-made ruby, lab grown. Nothing wrong with that, you know? I mean, is it going to be as valuable as a natural ruby? No, but it's still a very pretty stone. And that's sterling silver and ruby. And look at that pretty one. Nope, I need to polish it a little bit better. But that one is pretty. Now this has a variation. It's hard to tell in here. It goes a darker blue, lighter blue, darker blue. Let's test it on the Presidium. I noticed that when I got home. Okay, so this is testing all the way up. Well, it is in the topaz family, and it's crossing over into ruby sapphire. It's at the very, very top. I'm gonna hit it with the black light just in case. No, it doesn't really glow. I'm gonna ask my friend Jen from Jen's Gems. I talk about her a lot on my videos. She is a wealth of knowledge. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, please go subscribe. It's Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. She's a wealth of knowledge. She's a certified gemologist. I don't know, but it goes darker blue, lighter blue, darker blue. And I don't know if you can really see that, kind of maybe in the light, matches my nails. But super, super cool ring. I'm gonna have to ask her about that one. It's amazing. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Now I am hoping this is a stone. Oh, let me see what size this topaz is, or whatever this is. Is this a 10? That's a 10. Okay, this is a size 7. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Is this gonna be a CZ? Dang. Yeah. It's a CZ. It goes pretty high up, but CZs can go really high. It's a CZ. Gosh, it's gorgeous. I love that. It's all CZ though, but that's okay. CZs are beautiful too. Look at the setting. Look at the setting. Even the undercarriage is very nice. It's a very well-made ring. It's beautiful. So, beautiful ring. Here's another native piece. Look at that. Mother of pearl and coral. Oh, this is made by JJ with a little, looks like a little sun rays or something. Super pretty. And this is a 7.5, almost 7 3/4. I'd say it's about 7 3/4 maybe. That's beautiful. Look at that ring. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that turquoise. It goes like the green to that blue. It kind of reminds me of like the ocean or something, like the Caribbean. So pretty. And no marks. Size 7, good size. Look at that. Oh, so gorgeous. Amazing. Amazing. Here is another one. Very pretty. Also not marked. 6.5 on this. Look at this one. I had to get it. I'm guessing probably CZ, but look at the undercarriage on that. Reminds me of a, oh, what am I thinking of? Judith Ripka almost, but I couldn't find a mark on this. Can I find it now? China. SVI. Okay, my wonderful subscribers. Who is SVI? Ooh, it is Smoky Quartz. Yay, we've got a real stone. Smoky Quartz, size 7. That's a gorgeous ring. Look at this. Let's try it on. Ooh, look at that. It is pretty. That is pretty, and it's like a, I don't know if that, is that considered cushion cut? Ooh, ooh. All right, we're gonna have to look up SVI. I don't know who that is. I don't. Maybe it's like a JTV or a QVC brand. I don't know. Look at that pretty one. That is pretty. I did check, made sure all the stones are there. That is really pretty. And this is cyan too. Let's test the stone. Hoping it was citrine. No, it's easy. Well, at least we got one good one so far. Oh, this one was really pretty. This one reminded me of like David Yurman almost. Super pretty. It said Thailand on it. Let's check this stone. It's easy. Super pretty though. Super pretty. At least they're all sterling. Gorgeous. That one was really nice with the marcasites and the 3 stones. That's a size 6. And we do test as garnet, blue topaz, and amethyst. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's really pretty. Size 6-ish. And my pinky is a size 6. It's pretty. I like that one. I like that one. That's a really pretty deep blue, or deep purple. I think that's purple. We'll test it. That's about a size 8. What'd you say? Is that purple or blue? Well, let's test it and see where we go on the Presidium. Oh, I think it's blue because it's a sapphire. That's a sapphire, so that's blue. It's hard to tell because it almost looks purple. Let's test it with the Presidium. Nope, it doesn't glow. Or with the black light. Does not glow. So I'm saying sapphire. Okay. Smoky quartz. I hope. This is a 7.5. Love that pear cut. And yep, smoky quartz. Nice simple band ring. Good piece. Very good piece. And then here we have, I'm thinking blue topaz. It's a pretty one. This is a 7.5. Well, this could be, this could be in the tourmaline. This could be in the tourmaline. It could be CZ, but it could also be in the let's see here. It's a tough one. It could be CZ, but I almost see some, I don't know, maybe it is CZ. Yeah, I'm going to say that's easy. I almost wanted to say I saw some little, like, oh, what do you call it? Like little imperfections in there that would make it a stone, you know, when I looked at it under the loop, but maybe not. And there's another little shadow box piece, and this one's not marked. And this one is a 7 3/4. That's a pretty one. This one's, that's simple. It's really pretty. It's kind of like a, it's not super yellow. It's almost like a light lime. So I'm gonna say maybe this is called lemon quartz, which has a tad more green to the yellow than a citrine, which is something I've learned from my friend Jen. And yeah, this is in that quartz or citrine family. So it's not as green as peridot. It's not as yellow as a citrine. So I'm gonna say this is probably lemon quartz. Okay, this is CZ, I know that. And this is a size, ooh, this is a size 9. And that, I would be surprised if it's not a CZ, but we'll test it. I just thought this was cool, this little 3-stone ring. I don't know. I don't know. And then look at that. That I thought was cool. Kind of modernist, kind of cool. Size 6. And this is, I believe, a citrine, because it goes up into citrine. And it's a little bit more of a brighter yellow. And, ooh, you know what though? There's a chip in the stone. Dang. I might take this one back. There's a little chip in there. Goes up to citrine, but there is a chip in the stone there. So, it's beautiful. I like that. All right. So, this is everything. I don't know. What's my favorite? I do like this. And I like this. These are pretty. I don't know. And then, of course, that. I don't know. And, of course, these little horse fetishes. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think these are really nice. I think these are probably some of my favorites right here. Let me know what you guys think. What are your favorites? I think these are pretty cool. Yeah, I think these are probably some of my favorites right here. I don't know. I have a lot of favorites in this haul. Too many to count, but I think these are some of my favorites. I just love this cloisonne. And I love this heart. And I love this pendant. I don't know. But these horses are just fantastic. And I've never seen these horse fetishes before. So let me know. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate everybody who has. And let me know what you liked in the comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you can on this video. Leave me a comment because it helps me in the algorithm. And if you can, share this video to any of your jewelry loving friends. And because you know, the more subscribers I get, the happier I'll be. So thank you all. I hope to see you on another video. I hope that I'll see you in a live sale soon. And I really appreciate everybody who has supported me on my YouTube journey. Thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Bye-bye.